Hi, Happy New Year, Happy Holiday. I'm back. I took a little bit of a break. I started school, so yeah. I'm dressed like a homeless 12-year-old because it is negative 3 degrees outside right now, and my bedroom has one vent, so it is freezing in here. Yeah, I might not be cold. I might just be shaking because I'm anxious, but you know what? We'll get to that later. Unplug my keyboard real quick. I already have a controller unboxing up on this channel. It was unboxing the 8-bit Do Ultimate 2C controller, which I will link now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I absolutely adore my 8-bit Do controller. Do not get me wrong. And if I had the choice, I would never game on a different controller. Although I do prefer an unwired controller for my Xbox, but 8-bit Do doesn't have that option. It has to be wired. So, ooh. But it's great for everything else I use it for. I recently started gathering parts for a PC computer build. I had built this computer, curated the part lists. Here's what everything costs now. I believe so far I've spent almost $600. And that was surprisingly not all on RAM. I managed to pick up some RAM before it spiked. I foresaw the events that were going to happen, and I picked it up, so I'm happy there. But the point of this video is when I ordered the SSD from MSI, of all people, they had sent me this as a welcome gift or a mistake. Either way, I figured I'd get some content out of it. So this is the Force GC30 version 2. I assume it's version 2. It says V2. I opened the box that it came in, the shipping box, and I almost had a fit. I was so mad because I saw a controller instead of my SSD. So it is already opened. I've already filmed this video once, but watching it back in editing, which I was doing like 5 minutes ago, I decided I hated how I looked, so I decided 12-year-old homeless boy was better than what I looked like in that video. So, oh my god, it's so cold. This is what the controller comes in. You get the controller, obviously, the wireless dongle, and an extra D-pad to match your playstyle, which I just use the regular D-pad because I'm not a professional. So this is the controller. She's a little chunky for my preferences. I did play a game, but for me, when I hold controllers, I'm an Xbox girl, so I hold them odd, bit like this, and when I do that, I can't reach the Y button. I can barely reach the Y button, so that was my only problem I had with this. Otherwise, when I was playing the game, it was great. The double motors are just a tad less powerful than my 8-bit Do controller. It also comes with this. It has a US... Oh, it has one of the old US chargers. I think it's a US... I don't know the technical names. I just know there's a C charger in here. I like to act like I know things, but I don't. Let's be honest. The dongle. We'll go over that next. So, if I unplug my... This is my 8-bit Do dongle, and this is the MSI dongle. They're about the same thickness, but this is obviously way longer than this one. I'm gonna say I actually don't know what to say about reason wise. I think the 8-bit dongle is just a prime example of being pretty instead of functional, because it's got like this nice little brick pattern on it. It's also definitely not necessary to be this long, but I don't really care. The MSI dongle is, I don't want to say looks cheaper made, but the controllers were about the same price. Like I said, I didn't actually buy this one. I looked it up. So this is the price on MSI's website. The last time I took a screenshot, and if it's different, I'll put it right here. If not, then I'll put a cat dancing gif right there. Anyways, I think the next thing I really wanted to talk about is the why I bought an SSD from MSI when this place isn't known for their memory or actual PC components. When I think MSI, I think accessories, although if you're an actual PC person, you probably think motherboards. I think it just depends on who you are. But when I think MSI, this is what I think of. Think of this, that corny red dragon they had for all those years as their mascot, and the Linus Tech Tip video with the giant red dragon. That is what I think of when I think of MSI. And you're probably asking, well, why the hell would you buy memory from them then? And my answer to that is because Micron's a bitch. I would kill for a Crucial SSD. It's reliable, it's true, time tested. It would be great for a PC. As of right now, I can never afford a Crucial SSD, and most SSDs are actually going to skyrocket. It is considered part of the memory market, which is what the AI bubble is currently consuming, which is not good for consumers like myself. But the MSI option when I purchased it was this much. So that is cool. That is good. Hi, me from editing again. As of right now, the SSD has jumped almost $40 without tax. This is what it is on MSI's website. It is still lower end of the market, and this is what it looks like as of right now. So it came great customer service. So back to the video, and basically it was affordable, and on PC Parts Picker as well as their website and reviews on Amazon and Google were all pretty good actually. They weren't raving. They said it was great for what I would need it for. So I chose to get it. It's probably gonna bite me in the ass, let's be real. But also it's my first PC build, so not too worried about making a mistake here and there, as long as it's not destroying my GPU and RAM. It's a lot of money. It's an expensive hobby. Anyways, the point of this video was the controller. If you had the choice, I think the only up this MSI has on my 8-bit controller is that it has the interchangeable D-pad. The D-pad it comes with is really good for like fighting games, kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom, or shit. It's another one. Smash Brothers comes to mind, but that's a fucking Nintendo controller. So this is definitely a good buy if you're into MSI, or if you're used to using PlayStation controllers. It has more of the PlayStation shape. If you give me a minute, I can grab my... So, this is my 8-bit Do controller. And you can definitely see the difference in shape. I'm not pulling this back out, but you can definitely see the difference in shape. Like, this is more Xbox. This is definitely more, what I would say, PlayStation, just build-wise. So if you're used to PlayStation, I would get this one. It's an affordable-ish option if you have $40 to spare. This is also a great option. I use my 8-bit Do controller so much that I bought my father one, and he actually uses it more than his official Xbox controller now. So they're both good options. Thanks again, MSI, for either fucking up or being really nice and sending me a controller. If you want that back, I still have it all. I can send it back. Not that they probably care. Yeah. So if you watched this far through, thank you. Also, be safe. Also, bye. Yeah.